my name is Azmi binti Azmi, and this is for my likes 333. This video is for my last week, which is week 6. And for the week 6, we have done our last comic, entitled Oldies versus Nowadays. And for this week, we have discussed the sketching and the dialogue. We're already done with the sketching. And for the first panel of the comic, we decided to do the situation when the mother is looking for her son in the living room. So this is the situation for the oldies, and then for the second panel is still on the oldies, which is the mother find her son in the playground. That explain that back then kids like me, we used to play on the playground and such thing. So for the nowadays, we do on the third panel. On the third panel, we do the situation is the same as the second panel. On the playground still, her mother is trying to look for her son because her mother expect that her son may be playing on the playground, but instead of playing on the playground, on the fourth panel, her mother found that her son is actually playing video game on the living room, which is reverse situation on the first panel and the second panel. This is explained that on the nowadays kids used to have so many technologies and gadget around their fingers, so they very lack of interact with outside world, so they do not go out of the house. They used to play video game and such thing, whereas kids back then they used to have scrap knee and such thing to the result of playing in the playground. So yeah, we just want to enhance that the role of media is really taking difference in our daily life, taking impact in our daily life. So yeah, and then that was we have done on the sixth week meeting. What left is maybe the coloring and then sketching back the comic. And what improvement I can do for future comic strip is that I think the major problem is the drawing itself. So maybe I can improve better sketching, better graphic to do on the comic, and more appealing dialogues and colors and such thing, so that I can consider it if I want to do a comic in the future. So another improvement is that I think in the process of making this comic strip, I lack of time management skills. So if I have more precise or more precise and more scheduled time more scheduled time management skill, I can do the comic and the thing on time, so that I can improve on the future. So this sum up my 6th video. That's all I can say on this on the last meeting. So yeah, bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi. My name is Nur Atika Nadia binti Arifin, and I'm from group 333 Lex 2011. Yeah, we meet again, but this gonna be the last individual video of mine. Actually 6 weeks have already passed since we have our first group discussion of this Lex activity. It's kind of sad, but we have to accept it anyways, right? So what have I done so far? I have sketched the comic and also draw the comic. This is the last comic that we have to do. Um, our group also have done with the comics dialogue and also the coloring. So it's already completed actually. Yeah. So during the last discussion, which is the discussion for the week 6, we also discussed about some other question that has been asked, like what have our group what our group have achieved so far, and the problems that we face during this like activity, and also do we satisfy with what we have done. Yeah, the one of the question that received a good response from all of the other members. Of course, the problems that we face. Yeah, we stated that we stated some of obstacles that we have to go through. Yeah, in order to complete this this like activity. Like as an example, um, the one that who have to upload the videos in the YouTube sometimes didn't get to connect with the USpot, which is the UPM's Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's actually hard for them to try over and over again until they manage to upload it in YouTube. Yeah, that's one of the problems that we face actually. Also for this individual video, extra question has been asked, which is what can you do to improve the process of producing comic strip in the future? For me, I think what I can do to improve doing the comic strip is maybe I can yeah, draw in my leisure time, so that yeah, to improve my drawing skills. um, for the last comic I have draw, I do the drawing, and I think it's not so good. For me it's not so good. So yeah, maybe I can improve more on my drawing skill, or maybe I can try to read more comics, or even Google it in internet and try to read it. And also when I read the comic, I can yeah get to know better how to do a dialogue in a comic. This is just a simple conversation. How we want to simplify a conversation into yes, just two dialogue, or maybe one, two, three dialogue in a panel. So yeah, I think that's what I can do to improve to produce comic strip in the future. Nah, so I think that's all for this last video. Until we meet next time. So bye bye.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Nur Alia Shamimi binti Shamsu Hazli. I'm from group 333 for Lex. This is my last video, my 6th video. So, during my last meeting with my group members, we already make our comic and we sketch our comic. There are 4 panels. We also do the dialogue and we do some coloring on it. So the comic is about old days versus nowadays. The 2 comic at the top of the comic will be old days, and 2 panels at the bottom will be nowadays. So we want to show the differences between old days and versus nowadays. So we want to convey to the readers that there are difference in old days and nowadays, and it is mainly caused by the technologies. So what can I do to improve the process of making comic in future, I think I have to improve my drawing skill, because I can make the dialogue, I can upload the video, and I also can upload the link on Edmodo. So I think I'm really bad in drawing. I can't draw perfectly, so I think I have to improve my drawing skill in order to make a better comic in future. Because if we want to buy a comic or we want to read a comic, we will see the drawing first. So drawing of comic is really important. So I hope in future I can draw really well. So in our last meeting, we also divided the tasks. So as we all know, there are many tasks, so we choose the task voluntarily. So I choose to make the dialogue for last week. So this time I will make the journal. My group members will make the dialogue and do some coloring and upload the video on the YouTube, and also send the link on Edmodo. So I will make the journal for this last meeting. So I think that's all from me for this semester, I think. So I hope as the session is finished, so our friendship will not just end it just like that. So I hope my friendship with my group members will stay long lasting. So that's all from me. See you next time. Bye bye.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Iza Atika binti Idris from group 333. So this week, which is the last week, we had this Lex activity, so it's kind of sad because this is last meeting. So what I have done so far is we had done 3 comics. So the first is about the registration day, and the second comic about the relationship, the friendship, and the third is, which is this week, we had drawn the oldies versus nowadays. So in the discussion, we had drawn 4 panels for the comic, and 2 panels for the oldies and 2 panels for nowadays. So for the first panel, we had drawn about the situation about when the mother is looking for her son, but she couldn't find her son in the house, because the son is actually playing outside of the house. He is actually playing at the playground, and when the mom asked him to go inside of the house because she really need the help, but the son refused because he wants to play some more. He enjoying playing the playground, but at the third panel, when the mom is looking for their son, which is nowadays situation, the mom is actually searching for him outside of the house because she thought that his son might be playing at the playground or playing football, but actually her son is playing PlayStation inside the house. So the expression of the mom is actually frightened, and she wondering why is her son is actually playing his PlayStation inside of the house, not instead of playing football outside of the house. So she actually wondering what are the technology had done to her son. So that is mainly the flow of the story of the comic. So the comic is already done, and what I contribute this week is all of the members of the group, we discussed about what should we draw on the panel and giving ideas about the dialogue, what should the mom and the son communicate. So alhamdulillah, the comic had done. So next is what can I do to improve the process of producing comics in the future. So in my opinion, maybe I can read more comics to learn how is actually the cartoonists produce a comic. I can learn how they actually draw the comic, they draw the character. Maybe I can learn how to draw the character properly, because yeah, it is a new experience for us to draw a comic, because even me myself don't have the skills in drawing. So I think I can refer to the comics and starting to draw a little bit the comic, the character of the that we want to draw, so that the comic that we want to produce in the future is valuable. So next, maybe I can search from the internet or read from the comic about the dialogue. We can improve the process of producing the comic by making the dialogue more catchy, more fun, and we can include the sentence, the words, the interesting words in the comic, so that the comic is going to be educated, but at the same time it's interesting to be read. So I think that's all from me. Yeah, it is very sad because this is the last video, because it had been a routine for us to make the video for 6 weeks. So I think that's all from me. See ya.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Amar Khairi. My metric number is 18068. Okay, this is my 6th individual video, week 6. So far we have my group Lex 338 have done the group discussion, the group video, and we all had discussed about the topic nowadays, the kids nowadays and oldies, about the oldies and the nowadays, the comparison. We make the comparison. So for the sixth meeting, we have do some sketching. We have done for 4 panels. The first panel where the situation on the living room, where his mother trying to find his son, where have his son, what are his son doing, but his mother can't find inside of the room, of the houses. So his mother, for the second panel, his mother tried to go outside to find her son, but then her son playing cheerfully, excitedly, playing the playground, playing the slides, all the strings. It's like the oldies of the kids. But nowadays, on the third panel, we done we repeat the situation at the second panel, where his mother trying to find her son at the outside first, and once cannot find it, her mother entered inside of the living room, and there her son Omar playing concentrately, playing the video games. So we can see that the comparison, how the technologies, what the technologies had done to the kids. I mean, without the parents' control, the technologies may be influenced, maybe give a bad impact to the kids nowadays. So parents should do something on how to control their son, so that their son are not addicted too much on the technologies, because technologies want to make us easier, not harmful to us. Okay, so this is my final individual video. So I want to make some conclusion of what I have done so far, of what I have achieved during this 6-week meeting. I think I have gained a lot of knowledge. I have improved my social skill. I'm able to know my new friends, and Lex 2102 expose me on how we should encounter any kind of problem, like we have to make videos. So all of this is a new kinds of experience for me, that I take it as a challenge for me to finish all the tasks given. And I hope that there is the improvement that for me, I think I have to increase my style of speaking. I think I have to be more confident. I think I have to make sure that every task given must be successfully done, and I hope I will try to achieve it for the next legs, and inshallah we will meet for others videos. And that's all from me. Thanks for listening. With that, thank you. Bye.